Phillip Swagel right now, the Congressional Budget Office Director. Always love having him on. Director, good to have you back.
Thanks, Neil. It's really a pleasure to be here.
I understand this will keep the government lights on, no holiday shutdown and all of that, but we go through this a lot. Moody's is noticing and ready and poised to say our outlook looks horrible and downgrade. But we march on. What do you think of the constant marching on and glossing over these staggering numbers where we spend trillions more than we take in?
Yeah, it's the challenge is that we have the near-term issues like the potential shutdown that's being averted, but the long-term challenge is still there. And that's really the difficulty, is that long-term fiscal trajectory is just daunting, and at some point we have to take it on.
I just wonder, a lot of it gets back to entitlements. People don't like that, but that's where the math and the money and the problem is, and taking nothing away from entitlements. And I know this always causes a dust-up sometimes among my viewers, Director, but we don't like to touch that, or politicians don't, because it really is the third rail of politics. And I'm just wondering, will anything be done about that? I mean, we're coming up to a point where you have no choice but to do something. What do you think?
Yeah, I know that is the challenge. At some point, we have to make adjustments. And if we're going to do it on the spending side, then entitlements have to be part of the what's done. And it's Social Security that we have the Social Security Trust Fund being exhausted within the 10-year budget window, and then Medicare is not much beyond that. Really challenging politically to touch those, but at some point we have to look at them.
But we don't. Now, there are some brave candidates who at least, opt to say, all right, maybe the rich should get Social Security. Maybe we have to raise the retirement age. Maybe we means test some of those benefits, et cetera. But invariably, there's a pile on here, and then it goes away. But left to the calendar, there's going to be a point we don't do something, benefits will be cut, right? And those checks will be sort of recalculated, right?
That's right. Under current law, the resources available to Social Security are not sufficient to pay the promised benefits. So when the trust fund is exhausted, benefits would go down by 25% or more, unless some action is taken in the meantime.
This is a very dumb question. I think I asked it of you last time, Director, and you were very polite in just saying, okay. But when someone submits a budget, and it's, let's say, 1.5 to 2 trillion. I believe this latest one, 1.7 over the amount we are supposed to spend. I know presidents don't submit budgets anymore. That seems to be a thing of the past. I know it's just something we've gotten used to. But it would seem relatively easy, since corporations have to do it, to sort of plan things out. And here's what we're committed to. And yet we don't do that. And by not committing to any sort of a framework or a budget, we invite going way over whatever we do.
Yeah, it's the challenge, like we talked about before, between the short term and the long term, and that the fiscal challenges that we face are really long-term ones, right? We're able to finance the deficit right now. Interest rates have gone up, but they're still manageable. The challenge is off in the future, 8 years, 9 years away. The sooner we act, the easier the actions will be, but it's just hard for us to act at that kind of long horizon.
Why can't or didn't we lock in low rates when we could for a lot of the debt that's out there already? We'd already be saving a lot of money. Maybe we did in some instances, but clearly not enough. What are our limitations there?
Yeah, no, it's a good question, because the Treasury, which is a very skilled debt management staff, has to consider this, that if they try to extend the maturity profile of the debt, they would lock in the low rates, as you said. On the other hand, if they try to do that too much, well, then, maybe at some point those rates would start to go up. And so they have to balance that, the demand for U.S. debt against our supply, which is growing as we have large deficits. They've recently announced some small changes in their debt management approach. Yeah. Looking now at shorter-term debt, we'll have to see what that does to markets.
We'll watch closely. I'm sure you will as well. Phillip Swagel, the Congressional Budget Office Director, will be following that.